back with a Scrappy chat. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I want to just pop in. Also, I'm going to give you some information about how you can win a free Victoria Marie online class. It's all a part of my 6,000 YouTube subscriber giveaway, my first ever one that I've done on this channel. So stay tuned for more details to come at the end of this video. So, what's been going on with your girl? A whole lot of everything. So I want to give you an update on that. But first and foremost, thank you so much to all of my new subscribers, those of you who have been following me for the past few weeks or few months, and you finally decided to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. I totally will not be where I'm at today as a creative entrepreneur if it wasn't for the online community, for you guys tuning in week after week, watching the videos, posting wonderful comments, which, by the way, if I haven't responded to your comment, please don't take it personal. Things have been kind of cray around the Calvin household, so I'm going through this week and responding to comments as quickly as I can. And I totally appreciate your feedback and for tuning in every week and watching the content on this channel. So speaking of content, I want to give you a little update of what's to come as far as the YouTube channel is concerned. So for those of you who've been following me for some time now, you know that in June, or it was towards the end of May, I left my 8-to-5 job in the nonprofit world to start this wonderful creative business that I have of creating scrapbooking classes, hosting retreats, doing crops, and that type of thing. And I've actually been incredibly busy, and there have been a lot of things to take off in a very short period of time. Also, at the same time, my spouse and I started homeschooling our daughter. And so things have been incredibly insane between trying to maintain what I have to do for the business, as well as making sure that my daughter's needs are taken care of as far as her education is concerned. I had this really big goal of posting more frequently here to the channel, providing more content, tutorials, haul videos, things of that nature. And I just haven't been able to because I haven't had the time. I may post probably about an average of 1 video per week, and I definitely want to do more than that because I know you guys value that content a lot, and I like bringing it to you. So after long discussions, my spouse and I decided that we are going to hold off on the homeschooling thing for a while because I definitely need more time to focus on my business. My daughter's going to go back to school, which she's excited about. We're all excited about. We've enjoyed our homeschooling journey so far. We've had lots of wonderful adventures and have learned so many wonderful things and was doing very, very well. But we definitely had to make that hard decision because I wasn't getting anything done. My spouse is a college professor and also writes on the side and has side projects and things. And so she wasn't able to get anything done. And so now we're going to have a lot more time to do that. And, you know, ironically, we weren't having good quality family time because we were always so busy. And then I'm up late working and my spouse is up late working, and it just got very crazy. So I posted about this on my Facebook group. So those of you who know about this, thank you so much for your comments and support. I totally appreciate that. So anyway, that being said, I now have more time to really focus on not only the paid content that I'm offering, but also the free content and other things that I've been approached to do as well that I'm very excited about, that I will share with you when the time is good for that to happen. So I will continue to post regularly on this channel, at least 2 or 3 days a week. That is the goal. And I want to go back to posting more videos for my Scrapbooking for Mortals tutorial series, which I started probably about, I'd say maybe it's been 6-8 months ago. It's probably been longer and I haven't been able to keep up that series. So I definitely want to do that. And then, of course, more process videos and more haul videos and all those good things that you guys like. I have been asked, will I ever do a scrapbook room tour? And the answer is yes, it absolutely is. I will do one. I promise you I will do one. Hopefully before the end of the year. Just when I think I'm going to do something, there's another project that takes precedence over that. So I will show you around my Scrappy room, hopefully really, really soon. I'm not going to commit to a date to that, but I will definitely get it done. It's on the list. It will be done. You will see it. It'll be great. You'll love it. Okay. So more content to come on this YouTube channel. Now, I also want to talk a little bit about what's coming down the pike for classes. And I'm so excited about this because, of course, this is the bulk of what I do for my business professionally. The 2 classes that are already available, Layering Like a Boss, which is all about layering on your scrapbook layouts. Phenomenal response, awesome reviews. If you haven't checked out that class, I post the link below. Then I premiered my second class earlier in the month called Make the Kit a Mini Course, and it's all about making scrapbooking kits from your stash. That received great reviews as well. There are so many people who have gotten a lot of content, a lot of great tips that they are utilizing on their scrapbook pages, making great kits, the whole nine, taking those 2 classes. It's been a wonderful, wonderful response. So thank you for those of you who supported me in this. If you haven't checked it out, the links are provided below. So please make sure that you go and do that. So I enjoy putting those classes together, got great response. I'm gearing up to produce 3 more classes, which will finish out 2016. And towards the end of the year, I'll do another video in which I'll talk about, as well as a blog post, in which I'll talk about what's coming down the pipe for 2017 tentatively, to include not only classes, but I'm also planning 2 scrapbooking retreats, as well as some regular crop events. If you live in the DFW Metroplex, it'll be a great opportunity. I know there's some people who actually come out of state for crop events, so hey, why not? If you want to come into Dallas, it's awesome. The 2 retreats are actually going to be held, one here in Texas, where I reside, and then I'll have one out of state. And so I'm continuing to research possible venues out of state. Maybe one day, you know, I'll be boss enough to be able to do something internationally. That would be awesome. That'd be super awesome. So anyway, so a lot of things coming in 2017, which I'll talk about later in the year. But back to the 3 classes. So the next class that's going to premiere is going to come out September 30th, and it's called A Scrapbooker's Guide to Mixed Media. And I developed this class based off of 3 questions that I get frequently from scrappers. The first one is, what mixed media products are out there? How much do they cost, and how do you use them? So this class was designed to address all of that, all 3 of those questions, and then some. If you are somebody who has been a little hesitant about using mixed media on your layout, or you've been interested and you just don't know where to start, or perhaps you have purchased a lot of mixed media materials and maybe you've used it, maybe you haven't, and you kind of want a more streamlined process to incorporate that into your scrapbooking, this is the class for you. So I will do a separate video that will detail what this class will offer. Of course, information will be on my blog here pretty soon. The course is still in development, so I will have all that information for you, so you'll be ready to go September 30th. I'm offering 15% off this class. It normally retails for $35. You'll have 3 days to get it at 15% off. So stay tuned for those details to come. Another class that I'm going to be doing based off of your request is there are some of you who would like to learn how to do scrapbook process videos, whether you want to do it as an extension of your hobby, or maybe perhaps you're thinking about becoming a creative entrepreneur and you want to parlay this into something that you can maybe do for paid content or as a business down the road. And so I get a lot of questions about how do you film process videos and how do you edit them and how do you decide what content to put on your YouTube channel and all that. So I will be doing a full class about that as well. I'm hoping to have that class launched somewhere between October and November. And I haven't decided if it'll be a full class or a mini course yet, but I'm currently in the brainstorming phase of that, and so I should go in production for that class hopefully in October. So look for details for that to come. I will definitely post information here on YouTube as well as my blog and on Facebook. So for those of you who are interested in becoming a Scrappy YouTuber, stay tuned for that. I think you'll like the course. Okay, so lastly, I've been receiving a lot of questions about whether or not I am going to offer a holiday class, and the answer to that is yes, I am. It has taken me, I kid you not, probably 4 to 6 months maybe of really thinking about what I wanted to do. I had this idea floating in my head since last Christmas. Those of you who've been following me for some time know that I've done December Daily for the past 2 years, and I absolutely love that project. And what I found, however, is that in the midst of that project, I wasn't documenting some of the stories that I think are important to tell in terms of things that I experienced in my childhood during the holiday season, or perhaps traditions or recipes, or telling stories from another perspective, so involving my family in this storytelling. And so I came up with a class called The Holiday Project, 12 Stories, 1 Album. And the class was really based upon your feedback. So many of you have mentioned that you want a different way to be able to scrapbook your holiday memories. I got a lot of comments like, you know, I'm retired, I don't have kids in the home, and so you know, my life may not be as busy as it once was, and I don't have all these stories. However, I want to be able to document something in the holidays that may not necessarily be reflective of what's happening to me currently, but maybe things that have happened in my past or things that I enjoy in some way, but I want some story prompts to help me with that. Or perhaps, you know, I've had people say, hey, Victoria, I as much as I like being able to document what's going on maybe on a day-to-day basis, I find that to be too overwhelming, and so I want something that I can put together that's easy and that's streamlined, but I'm still able to tell my holiday stories in a fun way. So I've taken all of that feedback and designed this course. So I will have more details about that. The class will launch the first week of November, the holiday project, 12 stories, 1 album. And it'll be a 4-week series. And so the class will go from the beginning of November to the end of November, with a start date for you to start your project on December 1st. There'll be a Facebook group and where you'll be able to share your stories and how you're documenting them. The class will cover different design ideas. I have a listing of over 30 prompts that will help jumpstart your creative storytelling. And then I'll talk a little bit about how I'm working through the project and some of the stories that I'm going to document, how I'm going to document. The class is going to be really focused on robust storytelling, because the idea is that at the end of this process, whether you finish the album in December or whether you finish it sometime next year, the idea is that you'll have one complete album of these really awesome stories of your life during the holiday season. So whether that be past, whether that be current, traditions, recipes, songs, whatever it is you want to document, we're going to talk about that here in this course. We're going to talk about it in the course. So I'm very, very excited about this class. It's taken me a while to kind of get it all together, so I'll be sharing those details later on, probably in October. In October I'll be sharing those details with you, and then you'll be able to register for the class towards the end of October. So yes, there will be a holiday class, the holiday project, 12 stories, 1 album. So I can't wait for you guys to check that out. Okay, so that's coming down the pike in terms of classes. Let's talk about the 6,000 subscriber giveaway. This is the first giveaway that I'm doing on my channel. Once we reach 6,000 subbies here on the Victoria Marie channel, I'm going to be giving away 3 of my online classes to 3 subscribers. So each subscriber, if you're a winner, you'll be able to take 1 Victoria Marie class for free. Very exciting. All right, so this is how you can play along with the giveaway. I get so many ideas for classes from you guys, your ideas and your suggestions. So if there is something that you have been wanting to learn for a very long time, post below. What kind of classes would you like to see come out, or tutorials perhaps, if you're not one who takes classes. So something that you would like to see me cover in the future, post that below. And if you have any questions for me, in terms of my Scrappy style, my process, that type of thing, post that question below. I'll make sure to address that in a follow-up video. If you post below, you are automatically entered to win one of the 3 free class slots that I'm offering. Once we reach 6,000 subscribers, then I will post here to the YouTube channel who our winners are. You'll be contacted via email if you're one of the 3 that are selected. And then what will happen is you will tell me what class you would like to take, whether it's one that's offered now, if you want to wait in the future. But once the class comes available, then I will enroll you in the class and give you information on how to access the class and set up your profile, and then you'll be able to take the class for free. It's that simple. So either post what kind of classes you would like to see down the pike, what type of tutorials you would like to see here on the YouTube channel, one of those, or post a question to me. Anything you want to know about my Scrappy style, my process, my scrap studio, techniques, or whatever, you can post a comment or a question below, and that'll get you good to enter in to the giveaway. Once we reach 6,000 subscribers, I will announce 3 winners, and then those individuals will be contacted via email, and you can let me know which class that, if you're one of those folks, and you can let me know which class that you want to take, and I'll get you hooked up. Okay, sound good? All right, I think that's all that's on my list. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, so a couple of things before you go. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram. I'll go ahead and post that link below. If you haven't already joined the Victoria Marie Facebook group, come on by. We're having a lot of fun. If you're watching this video and you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting for. That way you can get notices about all the wonderful content that's available here on the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, I look like a politician. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Victoria Marie blog. The link is posted below. That way you can get all the updates on the classes that are coming down the pike, tutorials. You can get a look at some of the projects that I'm working on, the whole 9. So make sure that you do that. Okay, guys. And as always, thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time.